Hello and welcome to another edition of Shelby This Week. A $2 million roadway project is expected to hit this area right here in Shelby Township. We have all the details on when and where this construction will take place. Dispatch at Shelby Township's Police Department will be updated in the coming weeks. And the Packard Proving Grounds celebrated a monumental anniversary. We have all these stories plus more on this edition of Shelby This Week. One of the busiest areas in Shelby Township will be undergoing construction. 23 Mile at the Van Dyke Expressway will be expanded to better serve the community and make the intersection safer for drivers. This project is estimated to cost $2.2 million. The Michigan Economic Development Fund is the main contributor to the expansion.
Anything we can do to alleviate traffic, we need to look at. And we've been looking at this, actually we've been working on this for the past 18 months. And when I say we, I mean a big group of people. You talk about cooperation. We got it from state, which is Pete Lucido, MDOT, Mark Hackle and his group, and of course our Board of Trustees. Every one of them have been involved in, spearheading this thing, making sure that we put as much pressure on everybody as we could, but didn't really have to put a lot of pressure on anybody because everybody understands that with the Amazon coming to town and with Shelby Parkway now being fully developed, if there was a time to do it, now is the time.
Officials say construction in the area could start as early as this summer. Stay with Shelby TV as we will continue to bring you information on this construction project. Upgrades to the Shelby Township Police Department's 911 system will happen within the next few weeks. The Shelby Township Board of Trustees approved the purchase of a new system called Viper 911. New servers, along with switches, monitors, and recording devices will be installed to bring the police department up to date with all the new technology. The current 911 system is about 9 years old, and typically the systems usually last only 8 years. The total cost is just over $116,000. The police department plans to install the equipment while keeping the other lines in working order to ensure they never miss a call from residents in need. In just a few weeks, the sinkhole on 15 Mile Road will be awarded a national award. On Christmas Eve in 2016, homes were condemned and families were displaced because of the collapse of the sewer inceptor. The repair took just over 11 months and cost about $75 million to complete. Now, almost 2 years since the incident, the project is being awarded the American Public Works Association's National Project of the Year. The ceremony will be in Kansas City in July. The project's engineering team was Anderson, Eichstein, and Westrick, and the lead construction firm was Dan's Excavating. Both companies are located right here in Shelby Township. The project has received a few other Michigan-based awards for the successful and timely completion of the sinkhole. With a rich history in the Metro Detroit area, the Packard Proving Grounds located right here in Shelby Township brought together car lovers and history buffs for one special night on the grounds. Our April Morton tells us more about the big anniversary the location celebrated.
It's been 9 decades since the Packard Proving Grounds first opened their doors, and tonight they're celebrating this historical anniversary. June 14, 1928, the Packard Proving Grounds opened its doors. The grounds were used as a testing facility to test the cars that Packard Motor Company built and the building quality of the automobiles. Once the car undergoes track testing, it's then disassembled, inspected, and engineers would receive a quality report before being reassembled and back on the road. All the testing started with a couple of Indy car racers.
Exactly 90 years ago today, Packard asked 2 Indy car racers to bring their cars to the Packard Proving Grounds to test to see how fast the track would be. Well, the fellow who sat on the pole at Indy, who turned in a record speed there of 122 miles an hour, came out here and blistered the track at 148, thus making the Packard Proving Grounds track the world's fastest closed course raceway in the world, and that record stood for 26 years.
While the Packard Proving Grounds held long-term world records for a raceway, when you drove one of these beauties on the road, they held a certain distinguished quality. A sure-tell way to tell a Packard car is to look for the tuned shape in the front and also the red hex. Now these classics sit on display at the Proving Grounds as Packard lovers celebrate the last 90 years.
Today is our gala fundraising dinner. We're having a little fun. We had a lot of fun last weekend with our car show, but now to help celebrate for those folks who really appreciate Packards, we're having a birthday party and fundraiser, fashion show for the ladies, vintage fashions, and some cake and ice cream to help celebrate the day.
The Packard Proving Grounds stayed in operation till June 1956. Now the nonprofit Packard Motor Foundation, made up of volunteers, works diligently to preserve and restore the buildings built 90 years ago. For Shelby This Week, I'm April Morton.
Still ahead on Shelby this week, 6th graders at West Utica Elementary School celebrated their last day of school with a DARE graduation. The Shelby Township Police Department will be raising money and scooping your ice cream. Learn how you can help their cause. The Shelby Design Center welcomed guests to celebrate their 25 years in business.
Fireworks are happening. You should be there. Bring your friends, bring your family. Please, not your pets. It's for their safety. On July 3rd, come out to Ford Field Park on 23 between Van Dyke and Mound. The fireworks start at 10, but if you come between 6 and 9:30, you can check out the food truck rally across the street for a wide variety of cuisine. For more information, visit shelbytwp.org/fireworks.
Sixth graders at West Utica Elementary School will be moving on to the junior high in the fall. But before they left the halls of elementary school, they participated in a graduation involving the Shelby Township Police Department. It's a rite of passage for students in the Utica Community School District to participate in the DARE program. The program is an essential part before they move on to junior high.
Well, the DARE program really gives a foundation for our students to make positive choices. Yes, we really focus on a lot of, about drugs and learning anti-smoking and anti-drinking. But more importantly, it's really about making common sense, good choices that are going to project kids to the next level of their independence.
Just this school year, the Shelby Township Police Department graduated about 1,100 sixth graders. But this program almost left the school system altogether.
About 10 years ago, we almost quit doing this. We had conversations at the board level. We looked at the funding, and remember about 10 years ago we were in the middle of a depression. But we decided this program was very important to Shelby Township and the Utica schools. So we made it work.
And one of the biggest residual effects we have from this program is that students actually get to see and get to meet police officers. So they know over time, all my students know, Officer Leslie, if they have any problems at all, they can go to her in a second and she's going to help them out, along with Mr. Coyle and all the other officers who have been a big part of our school.
Working closely with the students all year helps the police department create a unique bond with the students. And while the program may be over, there's still work which needs to be done at home.
So as I told the parents, and I speak at most of the graduations, I tell them that the heavy work is going to lay ahead as they move into junior high and high school. I'm not going to tell you that there aren't drugs and alcohol out there and your children aren't going to be tempted by it. What I want you to know is that you have an advocate. We've empowered your child with knowledge and wisdom, hopefully to make great decisions. But in the event that they struggle or don't know how to deal with that, they can reach out to the police department, the school district, and we'll help them get their child through it.
Enjoy ice cream and support the Shelby Township Police Department. On June 26 from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m., Double Dippers Ashby's Sterling Ice Cream will host a fundraiser to support the Police Honor Guard. Officers will scoop out your favorite ice cream, and a portion of the proceeds goes back to the department. They have added a new challenge this year. You can eat a 9-scoop, 11-topping sundae in 9 minutes, 11 seconds and win a prize. The cost to enter the contest will be $50 per person. Statistics show men are more reluctant to go to the doctors compared to women. Our Robert Gambrell talks to one doctor on the importance of men's health and going to get that yearly checkup.
This month is Men's Health and Cancer Awareness Month. One of the leading causes of death is prostate cancer for men. Dr. Martin tells us more.
How do we diagnose prostate cancer? And so that's done by a blood test called a PSA. And what that stands for is prostate-specific antigen. And that blood test looks for chemicals in the blood that become increased when a patient has inflammation of the prostate. And many times that can be due to prostate cancer. But it's important to know that if you go to your doctor and he orders a PSA test and it comes back elevated, that doesn't mean you have prostate cancer. It just means some additional tests may be necessary.
The life expectancy rate for men is 5 years less than women. 1 in 9 males will be diagnosed with prostate cancer in the United States.
Other conditions that can affect prostate cancer are there are certain genetic links. It more than doubles their risk of determining or developing prostate cancer. So everybody at the age of 50 should be tested with that PSA test.
Dr. Martin says that men try to be stoic and try not to bother people about their problems.
Preventative medicine is a very important thing. And I think some of the concern that men especially have is that we're going to find something. Our job isn't to find disease, but it is our job to identify if there's any unhealthy lifestyle habits a patient has. And let's work as a team to try to change this.
I'm Robert Gambrell. Shelby This Week.
Shelby Crossing honored a man who was an important part of their community. Robert Stanfest died on May 9th, which also happened to be his 98th birthday. He served during World War II for the United States Army. His close friend Leo Levy wanted to do something at the nursing home to honor him. To recognize Memorial Day, Levy asked all veterans and their families to come down and enjoy lunch. It was there where he honored his late friend Robert. Levy donated a 48-star American flag to Shelby Crossing in memory of Robert, who, when he served in World War II, the United States didn't have 50 states yet. The flag waves high at the residency in remembrance of Robert. 1, 2, 3. The Shelby Township Design Center celebrated their 25 years in business with a grand reopening of their store on Van Dyke.
Shelby Design Center started out as a flooring store, carpet only, and then it went to carpet, vinyl, wood, and then it slowly turned into a design center with everything. I mean, lighting, mirrors, pictures, everything you can think of for a house to make your house beautiful.
The store features over 20,000 square feet of showroom centered around all home lighting and flooring essentials. The business features both lighting and carpet making it one central location for customers.
Well, Shelby's my hometown, so it's been great being here. I mean, a lot of people I know are from around here. We built a business. We try to do quality work and do a good job for everybody.
Pluter also said the Shelby Design Center is always changing and evolving, and he expects to see such changes as they continue to serve the community. Coming up next, learn how you can get involved this summer with the Shelby Township Library's events. It was a busy morning for some seniors in Macomb County as they participated in the Senior Fun Festival at Jimmy John's Field. Stay with us because there is still more on Shelby This Week.
Listen now, can you hear the bluebirds? Oh, look up now, can you feel the sun? Whoa, 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 whoa. Can you feel the
Activities don't stop at the Shelby Township Library during the summer. In fact, they amp up. The library is kicking off their summer reading program with a lot of events for residents of all ages. Our Stacy Sansatera tells us more about what they are offering this summer.
The Shelby Township Library is hosting its annual Summer Reading Club, and this year's theme is Libraries Rock.
They do have to be Shelby Township residents. That way they can earn cool weekly prizes for keeping track of their reading and reading activities.
Traditionally, summer reading programs are designed to encourage elementary-age children to keep reading during summer vacation. Preventing the summer slide continues to be the main objective of summer reading programs.
Oh, it's so important because if they take that whole time off of a couple months, they can backslide and then they kind of have to catch up again at the beginning of the school year. And if they keep reading all summer long, they can pick whatever they want and it's fun for them and it gives them a way to pass the time.
And you don't have to be a little one to join the fun. Teens and adults have a chance to read and win big prizes too.
Adult Summer Reading Program is something that we started here at the Shelby Township Library last summer. We wanted to get adults reading too. It's such a great time to do that.
And the fun continues for teens too. Jennifer Sonderhaus tells us more.
Summer Reading Challenge, the teens sign up, they have to be a resident. It's for teens going into 5th grade through 12th grade. And they read for 30 minutes at a time and mark off a spot on the reading chart. When they fill out 10 spots, they get a weekly prize and a raffle ticket towards grand prize like an iPad or a Kindle or gift cards to local businesses.
A lot of good stuff that adds up to some amazing energy at the library.
Oh, everyone that comes to the library on Wednesdays in the summer knows that it's going to be a busy day. It's always packed here, and it'll be a huge crowd, usually inside, when we have those big programs that everybody wants to come see the magician or go see those animals at the petting farm. So come expecting to run into all your neighbors and friends from school because this is the place to be.
With so many fun events, we want you to keep your calendars clear on Wednesdays throughout the summer. For more information on the summer reading program, contact the Shelby Township Library at 586-739-7414. For Shelby This Week, I'm Stacy Sansatera.
To learn more about these Wednesday events within the summer reading program schedule, watch The Living Show all this week on Shelby TV. It was a day filled with fun activities and learning opportunities for the senior centers in the local area. Here's Kyle Warzabach with more from Jimmy John's Field.
Jimmy John's Field was the new venue for Macomb County's 29th annual Senior Fun Festival. County Executive Mark Hackle believes this event exposes seniors to all the great things Macomb County has to offer for them.
I love coming here because you get a chance to hear their concerns, the issues that they're talking about. Healthcare predominantly one of those concerns, but access to healthcare in this county, wow, we've got some incredible healthcare systems here in Macomb County, and access to healthcare is, I think, why we have a large senior population here. And as the aging population continues, people are aging in place because they really like this place they call home, and that's Macomb. So we got a great story to tell, and I think seniors are the reasons why people want to live here.
Seniors received valuable information from vendors ranging from healthcare to assisted living. One of the vendors was the Smart Bus System, who wanted to inform seniors about what they have to offer for their transportation needs.
SMART wants to make sure that we continue to transport people around the region, and we want to make sure that you know what SMART provides for you. Like all of the communities in Macomb County are opt-in. So we make sure that we can get everyone around Macomb County as well as Oakland County. We have several communities in Oakland County as well as Wayne. So at SMART, we just want to make sure that we move you and get you to your destinations.
One of my favorite vendors here today is the Smart Bus System. And I say that because that millage is going to be on the ballot. People are going to get a chance to talk about the real transportation support we get here in Macomb County. They've always supported in the past, whether it was a renewal of a millage or a slight increase. This time around, it's going to be on the ballot. There's no question this is not the RTA. This is SMART. That issue is going to be on the ballot come August. I hope people really take a good hard look at that and support that SMART millage because it is so supportive of our seniors here in Macomb County.
If you missed the event and want information on senior support services, you can call 586-469-6999 or go to m-mca.macombgov.org. For Shelby This Week, I'm Kyle Warzabach.
Mark your calendars for the Shelby Township Gardeners Club biannual garden walk. On July 14th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., everyone is invited to enjoy the gardens of your neighbors right here in Shelby Township. This year's theme is Fountain of Beauty, and homeowners have worked hard in their gardens throughout the year to make sure they have the most beautiful displays for the walk. Tickets are $12 for advance sale and $14 for day of. You can buy your pre-sale tickets at the Shelby Township Library, the Parks and Recreation Department, as well as the Shelby Township Senior Center. That's all we have for this edition of Shelby This Week. With summer in the air, it's a perfect time to get outside and enjoy all the beautiful scenes Shelby Township has to offer. One great resource in our community is the Burgess Shadbush Nature Center. We take you to the sites outside where everything is in full bloom. Don't forget, you can always watch Shelby This Week along with our other programming online or on Facebook. Just search Shelby TV. Thanks for watching.